Hi, I'm Scott Francis, head of robotics here at FABTECH. We're speaking with Jordan Portman and product manager with Carlisle Fluid Technology. Tell me about your latest technologies that you're showcasing this year.
Yes, we're actually showcasing a few brand new 2K products under our new IntelliFlow product family. We've actually brought two to the show here as a sneak preview. They'll be launching in the next few months. So this new IntelliFlow line of products is really our total next generation line of 2K, 3K, flow control products that we're bringing to the market. So really trying to hit on four key value points across the whole product line from entry level all the way up to advanced application. First being intuitive user interfaces and ease of use. So all the users will have either 10 or 15-inch full-color touchscreens. And the goal here is not just to make a pretty picture or easy to look at. It's all about the ease of use, especially looking at it being harder and harder to find qualified operators, really experienced operators in finishing applications. So the goal here is to make it easy possible to learn, but also as hard as possible to make mistakes. So we've got multi-level user interfaces so you can control which functions your operators can access with you. And a lot of the processes like color change, flushing, purging, loading, all of those things are automated. Make it as easy as possible to use so that you have worry less about training, and also you worry less about any issues that may come with you. So building on that too, if there is an alarm or fault, it shows up on the screen, it shows exactly what's wrong, and it shows you how to fix it, so that you don't have to go look at it. The second piece kind of linking to that is the seamless connectivity. So our goal here is to make sure that as plants continue to automate, a lot more systems are more and more capable that we can link to that. So all these units come with Ethernet IP connectivity standard, so we can connect to virtually any robot, any PLC, any scan system on the market. With the more open architecture model you see on the market today. So our goal is to make it extremely easy. The goal is, oftentimes we can send it all even through integration. So that piece of it, being able to pull data, as well as advance these units using YouTube to automate their operations, this is totally important. The second half of it is actually the internet and cloud connectivity. So standard of the units as well, they actually come with our internet cloud package, which allows you to actually do remote login and remote troubleshooting. So if you want to monitor the it's just back in the office or on the other side of the world, you can actually just monitor that. But at the same token, your distributor or Carlisle can actually log into your company support. So rather than having to clean and drive out there, they can just come right away, see what's going on, see how to fix it, send new parts. So this has been a huge advantage that we've seen actually as other products we've launched on the product lines where maybe a customer doesn't think it's valuable right away, but the first time they have a service call, all of a sudden they're like, well, the service tech can't come for 3 days, but we can log into that machine. The third piece we're really hitting on is continuing to advance with your equipment. So we understand material savings, release savings, VOC tracking is extremely important. So all of our equipment has to do with improving consistency of finishing process. This policy with increasing responsiveness, increasing trigger time, especially if you're looking at on application or if you have picture in small parts, it will allow us to continue to raise and then the key is the adaptive and scalability. With the new controllers that we have, it's very easy to start small. You want to make a smaller initial investment, or you want to plan your program, you can do that. So you can buy that and very easily add on kits, accessories, and pieces to grow that with it. So that you don't have to worry about just being locked into a single piece. And even on the software side, with that connectivity, we can push live updates to that product. So even if you just run with this product, we can continue to add that to your real-time.
Well, that sounds like a lot of awesome stuff. one of the things that's been on my mind a lot is just the increasing amount of interest in automation technologies, smart technologies, all the things that you're talking about right now. And I kind of want to get your take on just that trend and what it really means.
Yeah, I think it's extremely important. It's something that was really top of mind as we've done the development of these new products and in general. I think you're going to see an uptick in automation, especially coming out of COVID, continuing to be difficult to hire qualified operators, people to work with that. I think even a little bit, it can take it off a little bit, but I think you're going to see a big resurgence in automation. And on that part, I think it'll maybe even be a little bit different than the types of automation you've seen before. When you talk automation, it's not just robotics, it's really a full suite of automation. It's really smart and simplified, easy to do operation. Because even if you look at a robot, you still need someone to program it, to manage it, and day-to-day operation, even those types of automation. So you're going to see a lot more even simplified automation, whether it's something like an automated level sensor, integrating things like that, all the way up to full suite systems. So I think you're going to even see a lot of stuff working out in the tech world in terms of that simplicity and that optimization processes. So that's kind of where you can look to see where things are going. A lot of that, what we focus on, is that process optimization. I think where you see the automation going is actually how do we keep this process optimal state all the time, whether your plant's at 60 degrees, it's at 90 degrees high, heating's low, and your pumps aren't working quite on the way to go. I think you're going to see a lot more of systems out there selling that. How do we keep it there all the time, and how do we do that without interaction? So it's actually being intelligent enough to adjust all of your systems in tandem to hold it operating at the optimal position. And that's where I think that smart connectivity comes in. Even things like all those things linking and talking to each other to communicate, and that seamless integration is something that we mentioned a lot of our products as well. So that as you start to look at these backbones, right, you're trying to combine connection with applicators and everywhere in between. It's not necessarily that you need to do a full integrated suite. You can start to buy or standardized products. They all come. And I think that also brings us to the ecosystem type of discussion. You are going to see some manufacturers, product providers doing more closed ecosystems, some doing more open ones, where they're really saying, well, you need our pump to getting it into the applicator, to the food, to procuring all the our product, because then we can provide you full suite of integration. And you're also going to see some that are doing more open communication, more connectivity, so they can provide that protection regardless of where they are in the field. So I think as you look at as manufacturing material plant manager, what you're purchasing, start to think about where the ecosystem may lie, because I think that's going to be a big thing coming up.
That kind of segues into my next question, which is advice that you might have for finishers as they're thinking about expanding or updating their equipment. What kind of things do they need to consider about
And this is something that we really talk about a lot at Carlisle with our customers. One of the things that we always push is that we don't just think about upgrading your product, think about upgrading your process. And really start thinking about what metrics are most driven by process, and what metrics am I really trying to work. Because as most people know, you're probably not getting to prove and spend the budget that you have. You have to prove it through management, through all the gatekeepers. So the key is understanding both what you need and what they need. And then we can actually work with you as Carlisle and our account managers actually build a customized return on investment. Start to get those metrics to talk about this is the equipment that will get in your process like this and that's what's actually being your. So we always want to start thinking process first. How do I improve that? What's the goals to improve that process? Whether it's increasing my time to part, decreasing my time to part, increasing quality, decreasing overall cost. Each of those can have a little bit different ROI approach. So looking at it from that perspective is really good. And I think the second part is on that automation. As you start to look, make sure you're thinking about it as I'm purchasing equipment now. There's a lot of automated smart systems on that line. think about do I want to make that jump out? Maybe a good idea with my life cycle and the longevity of the equipment that I have. That might work. That all this equipment is still going to work with something that maybe comes out 5 years from now, or I'm not stuck with it whatever happens.
This is really great insights into all of this stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for